Check that out. Giant Loop ride, baby. We're here. It is day one, officially day one of the ride. Everybody seems to be up and moving around. Chef Ryan out here.
Coffee.
I like your setup.
Burritos. Bacon.
Yeah, he's about to drop some bomb burritos.
So we're here with Austin, Seat Concepts. Austin, tell us about what you guys are showing off here and what you guys got going on.
Yeah, no, we just got all of our different seat technologies on display. You know, we are in charge of watching after people's backsides, and so I want to show them all the different options we have to cover their backsides. So yeah, we're just out here hanging out. We do some riding and enjoying some great weather, some great people, drinking some brews and just chilling.
So I want you guys to meet Mike. Mike is the new general manager of Giant Loop and doing a great job, and you know, a big part of making all this happen. So tell us, how's the event going so far?
It's going great. It's our 11th annual ride here, so we've got some large OEMs here with Harley-Davidson. It's great to have those guys out with the Pan Americas. We've got Royal Enfield, we got KTM out here as well. It's the largest event here. We just passed 400 people, so every year keeps getting bigger and better.
Yeah, and mark your calendars next year, first weekend in June again, right?
Absolutely.
And it sold out so fast this year. Like, what tickets went on sale, what, like in February?
Yeah, and we sold out so fast. Our waiting list was just about as long as our ride list. So
wow. Yeah.
Just pay attention. We'll send out some emails, keep track of our website and our social, and we'll make the ride announcements.
Yeah, it's always in the mailing list, so if you're not on the mailing list yet, get on it. And you know, you always get heads up about new YouTube videos and new products and all that. So, and it's not that bad. It's one a month. It's not like spammy, right? It's just helpful information. And also the YouTube channel, because I always post an announcement when it goes up. But I want you guys to meet Mike. He's a rock star, and I'm sure you'll see him again.
This is Kyle from the American Rally Originals. So these guys are setting out on a mission to put an American on the podium in the Molly Moto class at Dakar. So super cool, and we're stoked to have them here.
Harold's like better at this than I am. Yeah, so we're American Rally Originals, which you can see the emblem here and our logo, and basically we're a group of guys, like Harold mentioned, that are trying to be the first Americans to finish Molly Moto and the history of the race at Dakar, which is 43 years old. So I finished in 2020, but it's supported, so I had a mechanic, and then I recruited. We can help each other, but nobody else can help us. So I recruited 4 other better riders than me, and we're going to go over in January and try to finish in the Molly Moto class. So keep an eye on it, look us up. And Giant Loop has been super supportive of us. Harold's great. They make amazing stuff. I use their handlebar bag literally in the Dakar Rally, so it's useful stuff. It's AmericanRallyTeam.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's our website.
Cool. I'll link it for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thanks for being here.
Well, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. So I'm here at the Royal Enfield booth with our buddy Chad, and they're doing test rides out here. In fact, I'm about to sign up and take one of these Himalayans out. I've been dying to ride one forever, so I was super stoked when I found out they were going to be here. But I just want to give them a chance to kind of tell us what you guys are doing here, how it's going, what bikes did you bring?
Thanks, Ben. We're excited to get you out on our Himalayan. It's on its 5th year. These are all 2022s. We're excited to be here. Giant Loop. Harold's done a fantastic job. A little bit of rain, but hasn't put a dampener on us at all. Great people, great event, great area to be able to test ride these bikes. It's a little bit off-road, a little bit on-road. The reaction of these bikes continues to just impress everybody. So it's really exciting to get to have people that have heard about it and want to try it, get to throw a leg over it and actually go and get to ride. So
they're signing people up and they're just letting you go. They trust their product. That's the thing that I feel like you can tell a lot about a company by how they run their test rides, right? If it's like, okay, come follow me and only do this thing. It's a little bit different than if they're like, here's the keys, you're gonna love it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, unless you're not supposed to do that, then I won't put that in the video. But
No, of course, man. I mean, that we enjoy. We want you to go out and try our motorcycle. We're confident in our motorcycle. Again, it came out in 18, so here we are in our 5th year. We've sold out every year. It continues to build in popularity. Somebody said the other day, it's an every man's motorcycle.
right, somebody really smart said that. Probably handsome too.
It's a 411 single. You know, produces just under 24 horsepower. It's got a 4-gallon gas tank. It gets 70 miles to the gallon. It's a very economical, fun, friendly motorcycle, and it keeps proving it time and time again. But the cool part is you could be a beginner, you could be an advanced rider, and come back and take your helmet off with a huge, gigantic smile,
Right.
and say what a great motorcycle.
What all does it come with?
So 3-year unlimited mile warranty and 3-year roadside assistance.
Nice.
Comes stock.
But like, it comes with the crash bars, or
So
what do you get with
it comes right here. It comes seen as is, also being used as an anchor because it got a little windy last night.
Yes, it
but,
did.
But here is, you're seeing a 2022 stock version. This is Lake Blue. You got Pine Green, you got Rock Red, Gravel Gray, Granite Black. It's kind of fun. We even brought our Classic 350 that just released and hit the dealers about 2 weeks ago in. So that's actually had a fun little reaction to it as well.
Neat. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, man. I'm gonna stop talking to you and go put my gear on so I can ride one of these things.
Please go ride this thing, and then we'll film Ben after so we can see a even bigger smile than he always wears.
I'll be stoked. Yeah. All right. We're here with Laura Seaver, the GPS guru. So anyone that comes to the ride that needs help figuring out how to use the tracks or what track to take or has questions about the tracks, Laura is the one who helps you out. She's here. She's on call all day wearing her red volunteer shirt, and she does a fantastic job. Yeah. So how was it this year?
It was great. It was great. People are super enthusiastic. Of course, with the rain, everything changes. So lots of conversations I had yesterday about where to ride. This morning, you're like, is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Maybe not. I think people learned some new things about their technology and innovated.
And their skills probably when they got out in the sloppy mud.
Well, the interesting thing is, especially for folks that went up into the mountains, a lot of the tracks start on a main road and then do fun little detours. Today with the mud, you can't do the fun little detours, so you deviate from the track and you have to navigate yourself.
Oh, like the old days.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, but everybody coming back still smiling.
Yeah. Well, thank you for volunteering your time, and it's really great to have someone that kind of knows the tracks. You can ask the questions. Like I wish I talked to you last year about that track. You'd have been like, "There's a sand dune," and I'd have known that. But so it's great to have Laura here, and she's back every year. So great, essential, really integral part of the Giant Loop ride, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Another of our fantastic vendors is Andrew of Nash Motorsports, and Andrew lives less than 2 miles from me, so we are neighbors.
Right next door.
He makes all this stuff down the street from me, no kidding. So tell us about your amazing products, Andrew.
So I make a lot of hard parts for KTM Husqvarna bikes, 690, 701 primarily, and a bunch of 890, 901 parts as well. All CNC machined and fabricated stuff like these foot pegs, all made in Albany, Oregon, locally.
You have a website, right?
Yep, got a website, vanaschemotorsports.com.
No joke, when I bought my Norden, the salesman or the guy that I bought it from was like, "You're gonna go to Vanasche and get a GPS mount, right?" That was the first thing out of his mouth when I bought it. Was, That's who you got to get it from. Check out Andrew's website and his gear, especially if you're running a KTM or a Norden. He makes awesome stuff. So here he is, the man himself, the Harold, the man responsible for all of this, the owner and founder of Giant Loop. Harold, how has the 11th annual Giant Loop ride treated you so far?
Oh man, it's been so fun, and it's just been an amazing experience getting this many people who are willing to make the trek out here and join us for the weekend, and this has been the biggest and the best yet. I've been super impressed by the fact that we had some sort of challenging weather. Like, we've been really lucky and we haven't had much rain in the past. This year we had a little rain, a little mud, but this crowd of people, like, they show up to ride, and like they were out riding regardless and stuff. So I was super happy and impressed by that. And we work on this all year long and look forward to it all year long, and it's just it's super fun to just see it it's taken on a life of its own. And next year is going to be even bigger and better. So
and what are the dates for next year? People should get on their calendar.
I think it's the 2nd through the 4th, if I'm remembering right. Although we may even add another day, we're thinking.
That's funny. I was thinking that on Thursday. I was like, so many people are here.
Well, that's what we were saying. We should have just been registering people on Thursday and then have 2 full days of riding Friday and Saturday. So I think that's probably a change that we're going to make for next year.
You heard it here first.
That's
folks.
right.
That is breaking news. Here at Giant Loop.
Yeah, I already talked to the owner here, and they're down with it. So
and from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we'll add another day.
Sweet. Well, it's been really cool. So last year as a participant, and then this year I have sort of more of a behind-the-scenes glimpse as to what's going on, and it's so awesome. Like, the community's so great, and the event is so fantastic. The food is good, and I've been to a few rallies, and they don't feed you, right? And I've never been to one where it's just like, here, drink all the beer you want. Like, that's my favorite part of this one. So
well, thanks to our friends at Good Life Brewing and Bend, we were able to have an ample supply of some killer microbrews. So that's part of the experience, you know, too. That's a very Oregon thing that we
Yes,
love
it
to
is.
share with our friends
Yeah.
who come from Canada, Arizona. We had people coming from great distances to join us,
Yeah.
and that's such a great thing. I love it. So.
And registration for next year opens like in February?
January.
January, so-
yeah, check your email right around, you know, right after the New Year holiday.
Yeah, and I mentioned that earlier, but so the mailing list is good. You only get one email a month, and it's usually like, here's a thing that's 20% off. Like, it's good, useful information. How do they get on that mailing list?
Well, you can go to our website and opt in there. You know, that's the easy thing, at giantloopmoto.com.
Okay, you guys know the website.
I hear what you're saying about email. We all get bombarded with email, but we try really hard not to do that to people and, you know, just share the love and the goodness. So it's worth being on the list. So.
I agree. I'm on the list and I work here, so I learn things, so it's worth it.
All right.
Thanks, Harold. Amazing
thank you, Ben.
event.
Yeah,
Thanks
so
for
fun.
Thanks for putting it on, and I know everyone's having a great time.
Can't wait for next year. We'll see you then.
Can't come soon enough. How was your event, man?
This is my second year. This is one of those events that if I have the ability, I will never miss it. It's just one of those events. Good people, good group of people, everybody's in good spirits, very well run, smooth, I think, and you almost, at times you almost feel catered to a little bit.
Well, you're literally being catered to, like they're catering it.
Yeah, right, yeah, exactly. That was done. You can cut that out. Anyway, it was just a good time. Good weekend. Fun, overall fun.
Ryan, Grace, great hanging out with you guys here at this year's event. What did you think? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, had a great time. It was a little rough with the rain. Tracks were a little bit muddier than I think we expected them to be, but overall, kick-ass time. Found some good places to go explore, and everyone was just here to hang out and build community, so it was really great.
4 days in, I feel great, tired, I'm caffeinated, I've had good food. I didn't ride very much, but obviously I'm more volunteering these days, but I think the weather was the best overall. Besides the rain, it was just not too hot, not too cold, not much dust. Everyone was really, really nice. I'm tired, but I feel great. The hot springs are very rejuvenating.
Yeah. So should people come back next year?
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
they should.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell out, so sign up.
Yeah. In
Sign
January.
up fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and honestly, there's nothing better than riding your ass off all day and then taking a soak right when you get here. So,
Absolutely.
Quite a good bonus.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see behind me, things are sort of winding down at this year's Giant Loop ride. So I just want to take a minute to say thank you on behalf of Harold and the whole Giant Loop crew, and me and Ryan, and everyone else who helped make this amazing event happen. Thank you all for coming out, and we really hope to see you next year, both if you were here and if you weren't. Mark your calendars, first weekend in June. Bigger and better next year, but that's gonna do it for this year's Giant Loop ride. So thank you all for watching. Go light, go fast, go far with Giant Loop.